hospitalizations or not. Some kids are going to be fine. They presented with a murmur 6 months of age, they've never been in the hospital on a medication. Those are the ASDs. The VSDs, we got the history of Lasix and Alapro.
Right, she knew what that,
Right, dosage. They usually tend to know. A lot of them will come by. It's not going to be milligrams. It's going to be 20 drops.
Yeah.
Right. Just write that down. I'll figure out when we show later what that means. But write down what you tell. 20 drops twice a day, or Q12, or whatever. If it's a baby, ask how they're feeding.
Tienen dolor, they have pain, or
Kids don't have kids sometimes. You can ask that in all the kids, but these kids are not going to have, they're not presenting with pain. This is not heart attack, things like that. They don't present with pain or anything like that. So they're, I'm trying to think, the important things are how they present, their medical history, hospitalizations, get an idea where they live, all right, how high they are. Because once in a while we have kids from high up, all right, if they're 5,000 feet up, that colors how we treat the VSDs. So see if you can get an idea of just altitude. Most of them are fine. It's not like Guatemala.
Well, by just knowing what the city is, perhaps we can find out what the altitude of that is before, because I don't believe that they will know what the altitude of it is.
It's what the city is. And then put in there, like, ask them what they have, and they'll tell you CID or,
okay, and I'll write it.
And they may not know. They may say a hole.
Yeah.
And that's all right, and that's,
Right, what they tell you.
Right, what they tell you, and then I can edit it out.
Like this is what, the separation of the wall, she said.
Right. Now she looks fine to me, like the other kid, and then at some point, can we just check, do we know, are all those patients ours out there?
Majority of them are.
It's supposed to be 18 patients.
Why, what's the issue?
Is there anybody else, the kid I first saw we picked up, because he's in the hospital and sick.
That's not one of our patients?
No, yes.
Oh, okay.
But is there anybody else who's sick? Is there anybody else who's in the hospital?
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't want him
Maurizio
hanging out
should
there
know that, no?
4 years old.
Should Maurizio know that?
Yeah, see, I'll check with him. That's a good idea. Last week we should do that. I just don't,
Does
I
it
don't want
normally-
him hanging out all day.
Right.
Is it normally taking this long to do a kid?
No.
Okay.
No. It took an hour and a half to set up.
No, I'm just saying this one is still, they are.
We're still having trouble downloading it. Basically, it's a lot of memory things. The old-fashioned way was easy. You put a tape in, you recorded it, you put the tape out.
Okay, who's addressing that issue?
We are, Anthony, and then Michael Scott. We just have to figure out how to. The first two.
She's the next one. She'll be next in line.
Wait for me to get pictures.
All right. And
Claro que sí, no, yo sé que tienes tu trabajo también. Okay, no está bien.
No, I just need a picture with her and her mom.
Oh.
No, with the two of them. So